guys, it's George. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I do my hair currently. I decided to make this video as I have actually decided to grow my hair quite a lot longer. My inspiration for this is Dougie Poynter, who is in the band McFly. I really like his hair, I really like his look, so that's the sort of thing that I'm going for. Currently, my hair is in a really awkward mid-stage, so I thought it would be really interesting to make this video, as recently I myself have been looking for inspiration online and stuff for how people work their hair while it's in this mid-length period. It has been a little bit hard, but I've kind of got used to it now. The sides are a lot longer than I would usually have them. I do usually like my hair to be this long on top, but if that is the case, then I have the sides and back a lot shorter. Because I'm trying to grow it, I don't want to cut it as I need it all to grow out a lot longer. So it's been hard, and this is sort of the look that I've come up with at the moment. Pretty much all I do is, instead of having the short sides and back, I actually just sort of brush it down and texture it so it doesn't look just dead flat to my head. I actually really like this look. It's also really quick and easy to achieve if you have all of the right stuff, but at the same time I think it's quite effortless, which is very hard to achieve with my type of hair, which is very thin and dead straight naturally. So anyway, I will be walking you through the steps that I take to achieve this look, but before I get started, please do remember to like this video if you do like it, comment below, let me know what you thought of my hair or any other style tips that you would like to hear, and finally do subscribe to my channel because, as I previously mentioned, we are getting on our way to 2,000 subscribers, which would be incredible. So please do like, comment and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Step 1 is, before you get started, you need to make sure that your hair is wet. So I just got out of the shower, dried it quickly with a towel, and then got started with step 2. Now you need to blow dry your hair. It is important that when you do this, you're doing this in the direction that you want the hair to sit in the final style. So for example, for the front, I would make sure that that's blow dried back, and then for the sides, I'd make sure that I'm blow drying it from a high angle going down onto the hair to make sure that they sit down against my head instead of out to the side. Step 3, using a round brush, you need to pull your hair up and around the end of the brush to create volume and a natural wave. So you need to do all of this while you're blow drying the hair. The heat from the hairdryer will make sure that as you're curling your hair around the brush, that it will stay in that shape. So basically this just creates a bit of texture and a bit of shape to your hair, which naturally mine doesn't have. This will just make your hair appear a bit more natural. Step 4, you need to make a parting. Now this part isn't crucial, but I would recommend doing this if your hair doesn't actually have a parting. I find this easy as it just means that separating your hair, it sort of defines the quiff from the side. It then just helps later on with defining the areas that will need curling with the straightener, which leads me on to step 5. So using the straighteners, you need to gently curl whichever side it is that you've added the parting. So for me, that is my right side. This just ensures that your hair isn't flat to your head, but I also would recommend that after you've curled that slightly, you then brush it out because you don't want it to be so obvious and so round on the side of your head, otherwise it will give you an odd shaped head. Then step 6, again using the straighteners, you need to curl large sections of the front of your hair to create natural waves for the quiff. It's important that you use large sections first of all, as this will give the general body of your hair that wavy natural shape, whereas if you choose to just have smaller sections, then that will give it more of a curly look as opposed to wavy. Now if you do want to add some extra texture, step 7, what you need to do is take the smaller sections of hair that I just mentioned, curl these backwards. This just adds a little bit of texture and makes the hair a bit more irregular and a bit more natural looking. Then step 8, using your fingers, you want to tussle with your hair, play with it a little bit just to make sure that it's all blended nicely and to make the style a bit more seamless. Otherwise the curls that you've created will stand out against the rest of your hair. So it's important that you just brush this through, play with it a bit with your fingers to get the style that you want. Now step 9, this is a really important step for me because I always forget it, but check the back of your hair. I always used to forget this, and it really shows during the day if you don't remember to check the back of your hair. So basically all you need to do for this is look at the back of your hair, using the straighteners or just a brush. Make sure that it's a bit textured because I have such thin straight hair. It does, if I don't touch it, it will just lay straight flat back against my head, which isn't a good look and stands out against the rest of my wavy hair, so it just makes the front look even less natural. And then the final step for this look, step number 10, is to keep your style in place. I use the TRESemmé Salon Finish Freeze Hold, as this literally ensures that your hair will not move for the rest of the day. It is very firm and your hair won't move throughout the day, which is what I go for. But if you do want maybe a bit more of a natural movement to your hair, then this probably isn't the one for you, but for me it's perfect. And for people with similar hair type to me, this would be perfect for you. One important tip to note is that you shouldn't play with your hair too much after you've sprayed it. This is because the hairspray will make your hair look greasy or wet if you do then touch your hair after you've applied it. But if you just apply it and then leave it, then your hair won't look wet or greasy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video and it has given you some ideas on how you could style your hair if yours is also currently in this weird, awkward mid-length stage. Equally, please do give me your tips as well, because I am always looking for help with my hair as it is really difficult to control. And finally, do remember to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at George Lawrence. I really appreciate all of that. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.